Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. We're on episode 24 of Let's Play Ideneral. We've got a big guy, an uninvited guest, Ida Miverefemili. It's a crazy name. And let's go ahead and let our dwarves arrive. So they're becoming mace dwarves, they're getting a bunch of spam. I've just told them all to rally. And they're all there. So let's actually zoom in a little bit so we can see them. Okay, so there we go. So you can see, you know, they're kind of mace dwarves, kind of. Let's check their weapons, see if they've actually got any items. Wow, that zooms in the whole darn game, doesn't it? So military, I want to look at the granite peoples. I want to see their equipment. I want to see P. What do you have? So Man the McMahon, still wearing that larch gauntlet. What a retard. But most of them are wearing the iron stuff. This guy has no assigned items. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of them that have no assigned items. I know we made more armor than that. You guys are dumb. Did they not have any chance to go pick that stuff up? God, this is going to be a massacre. Okay, this is going to make them unhappy because they don't like to go onto service when they're not a military dwarf. But, let's go units. I want to find that guy again. Zoom to creature. Wait a minute, what? Units? Zoom creature. Is he on this screen? Oh my god, he's right there. Is he fighting already? Oh my god, he is. Holy crap. He's already fighting us. He is quick. Okay, so I believe this is the top of the combat. The giantess grabs the elf merchant by the lower left back teeth with her right hand. So she shows up, the giantess is what it's called, and just grabs somebody by the teeth. Punches the elf merchant in the left upper arm with her right hand, bruising the fat through the coat. The elf merchant becomes enraged. The giantess releases the grip. The giantess grabs the elf merchant by the rope reed fiber headscarf with her right upper arm. The giantess releases the grip. Elf merchant punches the giantess in the left upper arm. That's going to be very ineffective. The giantess grabs the elf merchant by the left upper leg with the left lower arm. The giantess locks the elf merchant's left hip with the giantess' left lower arm. It's very specific, right? Giantess bends the elf merchant's left upper leg with its left lower arm, shattering the left hip bone. So he just like grabs him by the leg and just bends it. He's just like, bend. The giantess releases the joint lock of the giantess' lower left arm. The giantess releases the grip. The giantess grabs the elf merchant by the left lower leg with her left lower arm. They're grappling. They're trying to punch each other. It's propelled away by the force of the blow. So what blow is it? The giantess punches the elf merchant in the lower body with her left hand, bruising the muscle and bruising the left kidney through the cape. So this big, huge animal punches the elf in the chest, and the elf merchant's just propelled away by the blow. She scratches the water buffalo in the right rear hoof, denting it. So it's just hanging out at the front of our entrance, and it's been beating up on this elf, who is enraged at all enemies, but very, very wounded. You can see here, it's kind of hard to look at because if I move the mouse, but she's in extreme pain already. She, he, whatever it is, I don't care. It's just an elf. And apparently Ida, the big, huge guy, has got a bruised left upper arm. But the water buffalo's getting beat up too. So we can't really wait. Let's just go dogpile this guy and see what happens. So I'm going to go S for squads. I'm going to press A to select squad Granite Hollows. And they don't have any weapons really. Most of them are unequipped with anything. But a couple of them have warhammers. So we're going to go try to beat that thing up. So S, A, and I'm going to issue an attack command. K. And it wants me to click on the target right there. I'm telling them kill Ida, it shortcuts the name. God, this game, I hate to complain, but this game would be so much better if they could just update it for, like, say, the year 1990. That's a really bad dig, but it's so archaic. It's so much fun, but it's just so old. I mean, it could just be so much better of a game. Okay, so we've just told all of our dwarves who have stuff, and what we're going to do is we can go one step. That little thing there means period. So if I press period, it'll just go one frame at a time. So you can see they're moving very, very slowly as I tap the period key. So we can kind of watch the combat happen. And if you hold on for too long, it just unpauses the game. But you can hold on to it for about 5 seconds and they'll start to slowly move. Are they not, are they stationed still? No, they're not. Okay, let's just unpause, see what happens. Okay. Oh god, there's so much combat that just happened. Ida is, injured more. I don't want to read through all of the combat. Oh gosh, the dogs are involved. The stray puppy counter-strikes. That's not something you want to see. The stray dog grabs the stray puppy by the Oh, this is unrelated to this, isn't it? The stray dog latches on firmly. The giantess charges at the stray dog. The giantess punches the stray dog in the left rear leg with her right hand, bruising it. The stray dog is knocked over, tumbles backwards. So our dogs are kind of going out there. They're trying to attack it. So let's see if our guys will go. Here comes our guys. Dr. Cluckenstein, the Marks Dwarf. Dr. Cluckenstein. What? Dr. Cluckenstein is called a Marks Dwarf because he is a hunter. So Dr. Cluckenstein, it's bold because they're active right now. Because he's got level 1 hunting, he's considered to be a Marks Dwarf. It's his highest military skill. But hopefully he's not actually a Marks Dwarf. He better have a weapon on him. Let's go military. Dr. Cluckenstein, Marks Dwarf. Uniforms. Nope. Equipment. P. Dr. Cluckenstein has no items. Nothing at all. Sweet. Okay, well he's the first to arrive with no items at all. He's probably the first to arrive because he has no items. And then we've got Dancer of Foxes. Alright, let's just watch the bloodshed happen. Okay, the stray dog has been found dead. That didn't take long. Now, they're all around him. And if we go back to the combat log, reports, we can see the dwarven baby, Dumat, is fighting. That's not a good sign either. The giantess punches the dwarven baby in the lower body with her right hand, bruising the muscle and bruising the guts. The giantess grabs the dwarven baby by the third toe, right foot, with her right lower arm. The giantess releases the grip. So she just grabs the baby by the little toe. Because he can. Let's see if we can find... Okay, so I'm just going to read the combat log for the giantess, because it's going to include all of the effects of all of these other people that are attacking it. But we've already got 4 pages, so we're not going to read all of it, but let's see if we can find where where our guys got involved. So the elf merchant counter-strikes. The elves are trying to fight back. Elf merchant's unable to break the grip of the giantess' right hand. Giantess bends the right lower arm, shattering the right elbow. A ligament has been torn. So the recruit punches him. Good job. Marks Dwarf punches him. The mace dwarf bashes the giantess in the left upper arm from the side with her iron warhammer, bruising the fat. That's what we want. We want to get some warhammers on her. That causes her to release the grip of the giantess' right hand on the elf's merchant's lower arm. The recruit misses. The Marks Dwarf misses. The mace dwarf attacks, but she jumps away. She charges at the recruit, attacks the recruit, but she jumps away. So they're pretty nimble. The recruit punches her. Swords dwarf misses. Of course, you probably don't even have a weapon. That's where the baby got punched. Mace Dwarf bashes the giantess in the left upper arm from behind with the iron warhammer, bruising the muscle. Mace Dwarf bashes it again with more bruising. The thing about maces is that they're really powerful. Like they do impact damage. They bruise. They can, even if someone's got armor, you can dent the armor and bruise them through it. That's one of the reasons that I like to start with them. Compare that to like chopping weapons like axes and swords and stuff, which don't always penetrate armor. A hammer is very dwarfish, and it's a good starting weapon. So this guy is now getting more injured. The brown just means it's kind of like bruised. Yellow means that it's actually kind of bad. It's not good. So let's see how this continues to go. Oh, that's a bad sound. Alright, so the swords dwarf Worrell has been struck down. Sorry to hear that, dude. Let's go ahead. We've got to at least read Worrell's combat log. Unfortunately, these screens are not searchable, which is really irritating. Here's the swords dwarf Worrell. So we got 2 pages here. We've got to read about Worrell getting killed. So you ran up without a sword and you just missed a lot. Oops, sorry about that. The giantess punches you in the left upper arm with the right hand. Locks the sword's dwarf left hip with the left upper arm. Bends your left upper leg. A ligament has been torn. You futilely punch the giantess in the left upper leg. She releases the joint lock. Swordsdwarf punches again. Swordsdwarf gives in to the pain, and while you're passed out, the giantess punches you in the head with the left hand, bruising the muscle, jamming the skull through the brain, and tearing apart the brain. You are propelled away by the force of the blow. Your upper body skids along the ground, bruising the muscle and bruising the middle spine's bone through the sheep wool cloak. You slam into an obstacle, dead. Sad. That is, you will be missed. Now, the giantess is, again, we're on 10 pages here. Now, here's the good news, is that we are beating the crap out of her now. See, the blue is good. Blue is stuff that we are doing to it. So we've got all these recruits around that are punching and punching. The dwarven baby, he even gets involved, starts punching the giantess in the upper right arm. Just go away. The recruit punches her. I want to see some more, oh god, kicking. Stop kicking. At least they're not biting. This is what I want. Bashes the giantess in the head with her iron warhammer, bruising the muscle, fracturing the skull. Yes. Militia commander bashes her in the head again. Giantess it doesn't have as many attacks per second apparently as all these guys do. The dwarven baby punches her again. Marksdwarf punches. If they all had weapons, it would have gone a lot better. But this is looking good. I think that we're about to kill it. If we're already smashing it in the head with warhammers, that's good. It's in extreme pain. It's overexerted. It's about to pass out. Notice how the left upper arm and right lower arm are both red, meaning that they're, I believe, it's not that they're gone. It'd have to be grayed out for them to be gone, but it's like severely damaged, like broken in half or something. So let's go ahead and resume. Come on. Oh yeah, that's a good sound. See how there's like that pulsating X? That lets you know that she's unconscious, she's winded, she's exhausted. If we go back to the combat log, the giantess, we're at 16 pages now. I bet the last 6 pages are just us bashing it in the head. Oh god, they're all just bashing it in the head. See, because it's unconscious, they have a chance to do called shots, kind of like in tabletop games where they can, you can try to hit the groin or hit the head or hit whatever, and it'll do extra damage. So the giantess is laying on the ground prone, and all these dwarves are just taking turns smashing it in the head and punching it in the head because it's unconscious. And it's very, very tough, though. Like, if we look at it, it's a gigantic creature resembling a human. These are all the things that are damaged or missing. Her dry, sparse hair is extremely long. She is tall and very fat. Her quite long, broad nose is hooked. Her extremely tall, narrow ears are splayed out. Her tall head is extraordinarily broad. She has a clear voice. Her teeth are crowned. Her somewhat narrow, wide-set auburn eyes are protruding. And we're beating her head up. So it might take some time because they're so untrained, but eventually they will be able to... there we go. Something just happened. Alright, so if we go back to... Where is it? The giantess Ida. Okay, so they all stood down because the attack command ended because it must have died. I don't really see like a very clear cut it's dead, but the axe dwarf bashes the giantess in the head with her iron warhammer, bruising the muscle, shattering the skull. And then it looks like the final blow was the mace dwarf. It doesn't say who, but some mace dwarf bashes the giantess in the head, bruising the muscle, bruising the upper spine's nervous tissue. So they just had to pound through that outer skull. And now Ida is no more. Let's see if we can find the body. There's Febimal. Who's Febimal? I don't remember. Oh, Febimal was a dog. Ida is no longer enraged. Here's where we lost Worrell. Meanwhile, Baez is making masterpieces inside. this must be the... This is Dumont. No, that's Copperbeard. I want to find the body of the big guy. The Mace Dwarf is unconscious, probably exhausted. Stray dog is pale. Poor puppies. Okay, I need to not have to... I want to find items. But don't tell me it's in this big list. There's a smear of her something. Oh god, I bet it's in this big huge list. There's Worrell's corpse. Spattering of blood. There's blood everywhere. That is disgusting. There it is, right there. Ida something's corpse. So let's look at the corpse. The corpse weighs 12,800 weight units. That is a big freaking thing. Now, unfortunately, I don't think we can eat it. That would be cool, but I'm pretty sure we can't. So, yeah. Alright, well, let's go ahead and go to S. We'll go to A, and then we will stand them down. We'll put them to inactive so they can get back to their civilian duties. And we're going to need to set up a hospital because some of them are going to be injured. If you go to the status menu, we don't yet have the health thing, so we can't see their health. Our fortress is not large enough. But there's some dwarves that are not feeling so good right now, I can tell you that much. I don't know if we can see it in Dwarf Therapist. I don't think so. You can see it by, like, looking at them, I believe. If you just, like, hover over them, we can see their information. They've witnessed death, complained about the draft, bad problems. Actually, let's sort by happiness. Let's read dwarves, sort by happiness, and see who's the most upset. This person's the most upset, and it's because they were annoyed by flies. It's not because of the death. Well, they're very happy. They're very happy dwarfs, despite the fact that, you know, we just got our butts kicked by a big, huge thing. So perhaps next time we should be a little bit more prepared. The yak cow, meanwhile, feels like fighting somebody. So let's zoom out, back to our normal zoom mode. And, yeah. I think the elves are never going to leave. They live here now. I gave them too much stuff. But the dwarves are just going to continue on like nothing happened. I need to create like a tomb or something to put that dead body in. And we should probably do something about that huge, huge honkin' creature. In fact, what if we try to butcher a dead animal? No, it went away right away. Yeah, I don't think we can do anything with it. That's okay. How are we doing on stuff? Still have not made the floodgates. We're doing really well on making cabinets and doors and beds and stuff. So, well, that was entertaining, I think. Wow, that was intense. Scary. Just wait till we get invaded by orcs or something. Or elves, or whatever. Why are they hungry? You should have plenty of food. Why are you hungry? Go eat. Okay, well, I'm going to take a break here. I will see you again in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. See you soon.